You guys too, when we go into this, listen, that social media is a tool, not a crutch. And I don't care, listen, whatever system your coaches are telling you to run, you need to run that system, okay? But we're going to add this on top of it. You guys with me on that? Yeah. Everybody say sprinkles. Sprinkles. We're going to sprinkle this on top of what you're already doing, okay? So don't change what you're doing, okay? But this is my socials. You want to go add me on the socials, please. You can inbox me, whatever. Don't be one of those creepers that goes on POL and finds my phone number and calls me. That's really weird. I'm not going to lie to you. It's super sketchy. Okay? Yeah, I know it's you. Yeah, we know it's him, isn't it? Yeah, come on. I know. Block? Nope. Okay. So, but yeah, so listen, I say all the time, social media is a tool, not a crutch. So I don't care what system you're doing, whether it's Zoom or in person or whatever, you need to use this to your advantage. How many of you guys have one of these? Hold them up if you got one. Anybody got one of these? Yeah. How many of you guys have a social media platform on this? So if you have a way to reach somebody that's got something in their phone all the time, who's ever, being honest in the room, who's ever slept with this underneath your pillow? I know Michael has. I have too, right? Be honest, who's ever used the bathroom at the same time? Come on, I know you did it. Don't act like you didn't, big time. I see you back there. Come on now. Listen, Floyd, you got to just put it down for a second, all right, baby? But listen, you got to realize that this is a great way to reach people. It's in your hand. There's two different ways to build social media, okay? There's two different ways to build social media, the right way or the wrong way, okay? Which way do you want me to teach you? All right, I'm going to teach you both. Because sometimes I think it's just as important to know what not to post on social media. Okay? So, this is the old me, thank God, right? Brittany reminds me if I ever go back to this, she's not coming back. But, this is what some of you guys have in your past, right? You got to clean that crap up. It starts with a cleanup event, right? You need to go and understand that people are always watching you and judging you every single waking moment. Right? We're always taught not to judge a book by its what? That's bull. They're watching. Go clean it up. Get it off there. Because the only thing that you can do moving forward is make sure that you've got a clean slate, okay? And your vibe attracts your what? Oh my God, there's 3 people awake in this room, y'all. Your vibe attracts your what? Come on, y'all. Listen, in this picture there is a felon. There is a special response team Detroit sheriff in here. There's a nurse, and there's a senior vice president in Primerica. You guys can pick which one's which, okay? But realize that your vibe attracts your tribe. You are building a brand on social media. Whatever you're putting out there, you're attracting that type of stuff, right? I don't care if you're conservative, liberal, up, down, left, right. I don't care what you're into. Keep it off your Facebook. Because no matter what you post, you're going to get rid of half of them. Right? It doesn't matter. You're never going to catch me posting any kind of crap on Facebook about my beliefs because that's between me and my God and my wife. Okay? Listen, when you see these 4 things, what do you guys think of? Shout it out. Somebody said a Whopper. I heard somebody say Whopper. Y'all need to get him out of here. There's nothing on here that says Whopper with cheese, okay? All right, these are multi-trillion-dollar brands, right? That's brand recognition. It's nothing but a little squiggly on the page. Oh, somebody turned the lights out on us. It's nothing but a little squiggly on the page, right? But yet we all know what this is. And that's brand recognition. I had to Google this. I'm not like Assad and Lois Farage. I had to Google this. I said, what is $1 trillion? I'm like, well, I'd be daggum. That's a million. I'm like, doesn't it sound better? I don't know why they don't say that. $1 trillion, okay. You're like, oh no, that's a million. Like, oh shoot, okay. That's a lot more, right? But that's what that is. Each one of those brands represents $1 trillion company. I love you guys. I love Primerica, but you need to understand that Google is your enemy. Right? Because you guys know the goodness of this company, but if you Google Primerica and you see Forbes, 2022 best insurance company, 5 years straight top employer for women, you see A+ Better Business Bureau rating, you see all these accolades, and then you see Primerica is a giant freaking scam, what is everyone going to look at? Dude, you need to keep that crap off your Facebook. I love Primerica, I bleed Primerica, but it doesn't say Primerica anywhere on my Facebook or Instagram. Why? Because I want people reaching out to me. Right? I always love this guy. Y'all ever been somewhere where you had somebody approach you with like a flyer or something like that? Right? And they're coming at you like you're getting off the plane in Mexico or you're in the streets in New York and they're coming at you trying to hand you something? And you're like, no. The crazy thing is, there could be a map to $1 billion in a duffel bag buried somewhere on that piece of paper. But the way you're being approached with it, you're automatically turned off. Right? You have to understand, some of you guys are coming at people like this with your Primerica business right now. Look at this guy. This is my favorite one. Yeah. Right? You got to remember this stuff. You need to create curiosity through your posts, right? Celebrate stuff. Celebrate wins, teammates, new hires, right? Helping families. I remember one of the first F&As I posted, I cropped out her name and all this stuff, but she was a single mom with 3 kids. She was at $97,000 in credit card debt. She was literally taking her taxes every year to pay off her credit card debt and then would pay her groceries with credit card bills all year, right? And I showed her how to get out of debt 97 years faster with our F&A. You don't think for a second I posted that on Facebook? Right? People are like, what are you doing? I'm like, that's a great question. When can I get with you and show you what it is I'm actually doing? Right? It's a lead generation system. Brittany and I have not, nor will us ever, missed a trip. But I tell you, every single time we do an event, we go on a trip, I've got at least 3 to 5 people inboxing me wanting to know what we're doing. And I'm not telling them, I'm getting in front of them, and then I'm closing them. Right? I always teach my team is you hook them and I cook them. I just got to get in front of them, right? What team would you rather play for? Yeah, poor Matt, right? Dang, poor Lions really a sod, but I mean, Matt got out. But let's be honest, same game, yes or yes? What team would you rather play for? I have people all the time reach out to me from different organizations trying to get in. I'm like, hell no, bro. But like, that's because they've watched us win. And even people that don't know what we're doing, they're always watching. They're always watching. You've got to tell your story through social media. Right? And it's not like, you need to find a way to understand that it's not like look at me. I always post everything from a state of gratitude and positivity. Brittany and I are so overly grateful for everything, and God's blessed us beyond measure. And I always post from that, from my heart. Right? And I'm not like, come look at me, but people are always watching. Facebook stories and Instagram stories are a great thing because you could have 40 million people scroll past your post, but you don't know who's watching. The life hack with social media is Facebook stories and Instagram stories. You can actually look to see who's looking at it, right? Who's watching you, and that's really fun. People are always watching you, okay? This is some fun stuff. I always show this stuff, but it's so, I mean, it's just, I've used this for years, same thing. So do you mind me asking what type of work you're doing? I keep seeing your posts about training and becoming a licensed agent. I'm not having diarrhea of the mouth. My job is to get them in front of me right now. I don't care if you do Zoom or in person. The job is the same. Would you guys agree with me on that? They don't agree. Would you guys agree with me on that? Thank you. Jesus, I don't like these guys. I'm coming over here. Right? So, hey, what are you looking for extra income? Of course they are. But I'm a mom of 4. They're always watching, right? This is somebody I blasted with social media scripts. They don't work. As a Hail Mary, use them, yes. But y'all ever had somebody that you blasted or you go to reach out to and you look, the last time you reached out to them, you had blasted them with some kind of garbage? And you're like, oh, God. Don't cause the problem before it happens. Don't overthink it. Be a person, right? This is somebody I saw post something on Facebook. I text her years ago. She never responded to me. I just texted her. I said, side hustle. She said, probably should get one. Sick of my job and traveling. I'm in. Right? Assad, like, what are you guys doing? Why are you're trying to give them a 47-year company breakdown of the compensation plan in text message? I'm like, side hustle. Right. I'm in. Right? Quit overcomplicate. People are just people. All right, what do I have to do to come work for you? Y'all ever had a habitual rescheduler? Yes. Now, those people that say they want in, they reschedule like over and over and over and over again. This is one of those people. Hey, what do I have to do to come work with you? I said, girl, don't tease me. She said, no, I'm ready for a switch. I said, call me. She said, I'm working till 5:30. I've got to get the kid from daycare. When are you available? You guys ask yourself, shout out loud, was she going to sit with me? No. I said, girl, go hide in the bathroom and call me. Because I know you're in a job you hate anyways. Right? I don't care. Right? She's like, okay, give me a couple minutes. She called me. She drove to an op night in Auburn Hills, and I recruited her on the spot. Right? It's crazy. Quit overcomplicating. Remember, people, like, you need to understand that you need to get out of the way. Look at this. So somebody's like, what are you doing? You can't see the time on this, but this is 1 o'clock in the morning. A couple days later, she says, hey, how's the family at 2 o'clock in the morning? And I'm like, Lord Jesus, why is this female inboxing me, sliding my DMs, Izzy, at 2 o'clock in the morning? My wife is going to kill me. And if that happens, you do not respond, gentlemen. Show your wife first, like this crazy, okay, right? I show her first, right? You got to show them first, so that way you don't get in no trouble. We don't want to self-sabotage, okay? Now listen, I said, hey, I'm going, and then the next morning I said, hey, I'm going for my power walk. What about you? Didn't respond. I just said, that good, huh? She's like, I'm in a rough spot right now. I said, I know. She said, you do? I said, why else would someone be messaging me at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? Normally it's because of the lifestyle that Brittany and I lead. They're ready for a change. She's like, shut up. Did you read it? It's right there. Shut up. That's how I read it. I don't know how you read it. I said, now listen, here's the deal. I'm going to give you guys a nugget. I heard you were talking about Art Williams pouring love into you. Art Williams has always found that niche on how to make everyone feel special. I got the goosebumps. You need to do the same thing whether they are in your business or not. Look at this. Shut up. I said, listen, girl, you got something special inside you, Nicole. I'm so proud of you and your kids and everything you're doing. She's like, what if I just wanted to say hi and come swim in the new pool? I said, good. See you then. She goes, well, actually, I'm walking away from my job of 15 years. I said, see, mic drop emoji. Right? Because I know what they're thinking. I don't chase people. They come to me. That's the social media I've built. And listen, Facebook groups are for harvesting, not for planting. What do I mean by that? Every work-from-home job group is filled with scammers trying to recruit each other. Get the frick out of there. Like, I don't do any kind of stuff in social media groups except add people that I have commonalities with. Okay, Brittany knows I have a severe Ninja Turtle problem. Right? Tell the people. I'm addicted to the turtle. I got the turds problem, right? So I might be in some Ninja Turtle groups. Okay, I'm being serious. But what I do is I add people in those groups, and then they become my friends on Facebook. See, Facebook groups, if done right, is a great way to turn your cold market warm. You add them out of the group, be a real person, have commonalities with it, and eventually they end up reaching out to you. They start liking your stuff. And what you're doing is you're crock-potting your new people. Don't go get people and then start blasting them. Hey, I'm so glad you added thanks for my friend request. You want to take a look at what I'm doing? No. Delete, block? No. Right? And understand that social media is nothing more than a list generator. So this is how Brittany and I use social media as a list generator, okay? Realize that I'm going to give you guys this stuff, but I don't want you sitting around doing this crap all day. This is meant to be done in the morning, and then you come home and there's a list built for you at night. Is that fair? Yes. This is rough. I'm out, Dave. I'm out, dude. I'm not doing it. Is that fair? Yeah. All right, God bless, right? So Assad said we joined on May 1st, 2018. Notice this post was actually May 8th, 2018. We had been in the business for 7 days, and I figured out we needed to find people that were married that had kids. Yes or yes? Yes. Well, what am I going to do? I'm going to put a reverse marketing post on Facebook that says, hey, family roll call, comment below your kids' ages and whether you're married or single. Who can tell me how many comments I got on that deal? 516 people lined up, said, it's me, I'm single, I've got 3 kids. My kids are X, Y, and Z old, right? This post is 5 years old. I've never even had time to go back to it, but it's saved in the archive of my Facebook. So if I ever do have a lull in activity, I can reach out to all these people, right? Because that's what you got to do. You got to be building things, and also you have to engage your people. See, understand the algorithms of social media is the more likes and comments you get on a deal, the more it shows it to a broader audience. There's so much room on your scroll. Okay, so when you post, it actually only shows it to about 5% of the people that you actually know. But every time it gets a like or a comment, Facebook's like, Mark Zuckerberg is not sitting in a cubicle in his basketball shorts watching your post, Jerome Cooper. Okay, he's not. What is happening is it's a computer. You need to know how the algorithm works. Every time there's a like or a comment on your post, Facebook says, ding, 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 something important's happening here. We should show this to more people. So when people comment back to them with a question. Don't be rude. I like to think about it in the hallway. If somebody came up to me in the hallway and said, hey, how are you? I'm just like, thumbs up, Ortiz, and I turn and pivot and walk away from them. That'd be pretty messed up, right, Assad? So why are you doing that on Facebook? It's a way to build relationships, right? And look what happens. This is a Facebook post, and the gold is always 4 deep, right? So someone says, I'm interested. I say, hey, is it okay if I send you a message? Sound good? Question mark, question mark, question mark. My kids, I talk to text all the time, right, Brittany? Our kids literally joke around the house. They walk around going, question mark, question mark, question mark. And sometimes, and you know what's really bad, Laura? I caught myself talking to text, and I literally just say, LOL. And I'm like, damn, I could have typed that. But that being said, look, she said, yeah. I said, great, I'll send you a message right now. Sound good? Right? And then look underneath that, the fourth comment, someone that's been watching said, I'm interested, I live in Ohio. Because they're watching, right, John? It's hilarious because it works, dude. Like, what are you doing? Right? This is another thing. Now, I told you guys, I don't ever post crap. You all know about the internet trolls out there? Yeah. Yes, there's some trolls out here. Okay, people? You need to be very conscious of that and be careful of what you post. Now, COVID was going on, jab, no jab, I don't care what you're into. I don't care, okay? But I'm going to tell you, you don't want to scare away half your people. So I was like, wow, this COVID crap's going on. I got to figure out something to find people. So I simply said, now look, I didn't say nothing about COVID. I found a picture of somebody with a beaker. I don't even know what that is. And I ghosted over. Notice I put the Team Redline logo because I knew every Pride American was going to steal it. So I put my ghosted logo on there. I said, hey, whose job might be or has been affected by all this? 278 comments. This is how, when everybody else went nuts in COVID, we went up to 100 by 100 base shop. Right? Here's another one. What are you looking for? What are you looking for, Macho? Y'all ever heard of Macho? And I'm not talking about Randy Man Savage, okay? Macho, yes? Yes. Right? What am I looking for? Why not put a reverse post on Facebook or social media to go find that? Right? Score yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. Married, have kids, own a home, job, 25 to 55. Add them all up. I'm a 5. What are you? 173 people lined up on this post, said, hey, I'm a 3, I'm a 4, I'm a 5. Isn't this crazy? Y'all are struggling to make phone calls. You got list generators out here. It's bananas to me. This is one of my favorite ones. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you value helping people? I'm a 10. What are you? What's everybody going to say? Usually a 10, 11, 15, right? And if you reach out to them and ask them for help after they say I'm a 13, are they going to be able to say no to you? Got him, right? I'm a 13. I'm in your inbox. Hey, dude, can you help me out with something? Oh, cool. Dang, right? Here's another one. I'm up for a huge promotion. I've been working my buns off, blah, 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 blah. I need to sit with 10 more parents and families in the next 6 days. Who can help me out for 20 minutes on a quick Zoom? Now, if you're not on Zoom and you're a person, switch it up. Who can help me out and sit down with me in 20 minutes? Right? It's a Hail Mary, y'all. If it doesn't work, delete the damn thing. Who cares? And then people are always like, what do you do now that you got them? What do you do? Well, I'm going to tell you what you do, David. Jesus. Okay? What do you do? What do I do now? Well, you start a private conversation. You be a person. Right? Shoot them a DM. Right? Hey, how's the dog? Blah, blah, blah. I saw you commented on my post. Hey, listen, could you help me out with something? Now, like I said, if anybody said 8, 9, 10, or 11, 12, or above on the other post, are they going to say no to you? No, you got them. Now, everyone else I ask the same thing to, right? And here's the fun thing. You're always going to get 2 answers. One is, yeah, absolutely. What do you need? Or the other one's like, it depends. Y'all ever got those people? Depends what it is. Well, listen, you idiot. It's the same thing. I don't care what they say to you. I'm going to say the same thing back to them. Here's one. I'm up for hitting an all-time goal this month. I'm going to sit with 10 more families and just be able to show them what it is I'm actually doing. Would you be open to jumping on a quick Zoom call with me just to help me out? I know the Primerica system is so good and what we have is so great, I don't even worry about it. I just know I got to get in front of them. Because if you get me in front of them, I am closing. So I'm not worried about anything else. Right? This was on Monday. On Monday, I'm like, daggone, we got a big old fat weekend advance coming. I'm like, if we don't get this 5th time on a Monday, I'm like, I just got to throw I get a couple apps in here just in case, just a little bit of some sprinkles on it, just in case, make sure we click over, okay? I started messaging people, and I said, hey, can you help me out via text message? And somebody's like, I said, listen, I'm up for a huge goal. I've been working my butt off for 5 years for it. I just needed six more families. Who do you know, blah, blah, blah. The dude responds and goes, hey, do you need 6 people or 6 policies? I'm like, this is my guy. Got him, right? Within 30 minutes, I got on and we closed 2 max cases. He gave me 2 more referrals. I closed $6,000 in premium on Monday from a text message I shot out, right? Because you guys are scared to ask for help. You can clap for that. I'll wait. All right. Yeah, here's another one. My office is expanding. We're looking to bring on 5 to 10 more key people. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever you want to say. I don't care, right? If you're if you're getting ready to go RVP, is there anybody that wants to go RVP in this room? Anybody? Just 2 people. And just 2 people. Ooh, 2 of you. Well, listen. What a great way to talk to people and then run the numbers. Say, hey, listen, I've been working my butt off for how long? I'm on the verge of opening my own office. Can you help me out? People want to help you. And then you got to run the play. Okay, this is what we teach our team. We teach our team this so much, it's not even a thing anymore. It just runs itself now. So, $10 million earner, right? Okay, God bless. But step one is you need to post something. Start out first thing in the morning yourself. Whatever you're looking for. Understand the algorithms of Facebook, you want to post at like 8:30 or so in the morning. Not that I study that, okay? 8:30 is the prime time. Here's why. 8:30 to 9, everyone is either getting ready to drop their kids off at school, they're sitting in a school pickup line, or they're sitting outside their job that they hate, that they don't want to go in, and they have what in their hand? Their phone. God, you got to get them while it's hot, baby. Listen, that's pretty good, right, John? And then listen, every single time you have a new recruit, you need to make sure they are posting something on Facebook, an opportunity post. Now, whatever that post is, you need to talk to your upline about it. I'm going to give you some ideas here, but whatever your coaches want you to do, but you need to understand it's so important. Because what happens is when you get them to post on Facebook, they're getting all their people that are open to an opportunity coming to them. See, you have to understand the mindset of how people think in Primerica. People don't want to bother people. They're worried about cold calling people. They're worried about selling their friends and family some type of crap they don't want or need. They're worried they're going to have to call people. That's what they're most scared of, yes or yes? Yes. So why not give them a post-to-post the minute they join that has anybody that would be possibly open to it coming to them? That was my mindset when we started doing this years ago. Right? And now the fun thing is you got people. We had a girl call me earlier. She's like, am I getting paid for all this messages? She posted yesterday, she's got 175 people on that deal already. She set 37 recruiting appointments. I recruited her, what is today, Friday? I recruited her on Wednesday. She set 35 recruiting appointments already from one post. She's like, man, that's the hardest I've worked in years. She's like, how's the pay work? I'm just so burnt out from all these messages. And I'm like, girl, and it's a different mindset though. Because they're now thinking, I don't have to chase people. I don't have to wear a monkey suit flipping a banana sign on the side of the road. Because that's not what we're doing here. I built a system of endless hot market referrals. And the other thing is you want to talk about retention rate. If you're recruiting and prospecting in cold market, your retention rate of showing up is going to be down here. If I'm posting and I'm getting hot market, warm market social media posts, my retention rate of those appointments are up here. And it shows them success is faster, okay? Number 2, anyone who comments, comment back to them with a question. We talked about that earlier, right? You know the way Facebook works, work the algorithm. Do not change it. It works every time. Here's some fun ones. People are like, is it the same question every time? I don't know. Use your brain. Figure it out. Here's what I do. I don't know, right? Is it okay if I send you some information? Question mark. See the question marks? You're starting to see it now. Question mark, okay? I'll message you now, okay? Question mark. Now here's the thing. Even if they don't respond, message them anyways. Now, I'm going to give you guys some next level stuff right now. So the way Facebook works is if you try to DM somebody and you're not their friend on Facebook, you will go into their pending folder. So this is what you need to do. I'm going to give you guys some next level nuggets here because I love David so much. Give it up for David one time. I'll give you some next level nuggets today. Okay, step 3 is have your new person put them in a 3-way messenger chat with you. This is what I use because we have ownership and we're a president. You can change it. Now the concept is, if I recruit Assad and he posts and Lois comments, if I try to reach out to Lois, she's not going to see it. It's going to go in your pending folder. But if I say, hey Assad, anybody who comments, I want you to comment back to them and put me in a 3-way Facebook message with them. Lois now sees it. Assad essentially does a warm handoff, and edification is more important than any presentation. So all that's right here. Hey, thanks for my post. My friend Andy's the owner and president. He can help you out with some more information because I'm still pretty new. And then it's hand it off, bless your release. And the trainer gets in there. They do all the work. They set the appointment. They go on the appointment. They close the appointment. And then they repeat. Yeah. That's it. 99% of you think there's got to be more to it. There is not more to it. That is it. It is a culture we have built in our organization that this is what we do, okay? Every time. Extra credit. Extra credit for David. You need to make sure your Facebook is set up to approve all posts and timeline. Okay? Because if not, if I have every single person in this room post and tag me, my friends and family are going to see the same post 300 times. If I have everyone set to review all posts and timeline to my tagging, guess what? Nobody can see it. I can literally have 4,000 people post for me every day and tag me in, and not one of my friends and family would ever be bothered by it. Not one. That's why, John, if you go to my Facebook, you can't see anything. Because I got my shield up, baby. Because my market isn't going to see all that. But guess what? Because they haven't, all they're doing is they're seeing me win over and over and over again. Brittany and I win over and over. So if I ever do need to post on social media, it's new. It's new. Help them out. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Right? Let me regroup. Because I did this for Tampa Bay a little while ago, and some of your numbers, I could tell you didn't apply it. Oh, okay. Every single new recruit, they need to post immediately. I literally recruit them, do their IBA, download the app, log in, register for class, post on Facebook. Wow. That's what I do. Why? Bill Arender told me at a locker room coaching session Brittany and I earned, they used to have paper IBAs, and what Bill used to do is he knew they would quit before the ink even dried. Am I the only one that's gotten the text message I've been thinking? Not just me. Y'all, nobody got. What about this one? Well, I talked to somebody, right? Here's the fun thing. What Bill Arender used to do is he would take the IBA and he would flip it over and he would get their 5 best people before he left the appointment. And he would make it his goal to call those 5 people and set appointments before they got home and quit. So when Ortiz calls me and wants to quit, I'm like, are you sure? Because I got John, Assad, and David ready to go. Same thing with social media. If I have you come on right away and you post and Dan Romay goes home like I've been thinking, but yet he looks at his Facebook post and he has 37 people ready to join, he's like, oh, maybe I should stick around. Right? And if you don't, guess what? I got his 37 people. I don't care anyways. God bless them. The trainer's job is to have the conversation and set the appointment and recruit and repeat. That's it. Happy clients. Do the same thing with your clients, y'all. If you got happy clients, have them do the same thing. Hey, because people really, they're afraid to ask for referrals, or people are afraid to give referrals. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes. Why not have them post something for you on Facebook and tag you in it? Hey, listen, Assad, I know you're super busy. You don't really know anybody right now. Would you be open to posting something on Facebook about how happy you are that I helped you and Lois? That's it. And I'm sitting there with them, okay, post it right now. I'll make sure it works. That's my other trick. Hey, go ahead and post it right now. I want to make sure it works. I ain't leaving until you post it, Assad. Just post it. I'm like small talking Lois for an hour. Like, did you post it yet, Assad? What's going on? Right? Same thing. Don't be afraid to ask people for help. Now, here's the thing. Maybe you've been 0 by 0 since Christ left Chicago. That's okay. We are going to exercise the demon today. Say, get behind me, Satan. 3 people. You guys are going to win, right? Don't be afraid to ask people for help. Now, how do you get it going? You're dead in the water. You got nothing. Your one guy quit last year. God bless. We're going to get you. We're going to get you right today, because you guys are the real ones. You got to run the play. You got to reach out and engage people. Talk to people. Be a person to have a conversation, and then hit them out with a Hey, can you help me out with something? Oh, I've been there. I don't know. It depends what it is. That's great. No worries. No worries. Hey, would you be open to posting something on your Facebook, see if you know anyone interested? People that won't schedule appointments with you. I had a habitual reschedule that would not schedule an appointment with me. To get them off my back, I said, hey, would you just post something for me on your Facebook? They said yes. I recruited Dan and Taylor, all my $100,000 earners. Off that post. From somebody who wouldn't even sit with me. Right? I'm up for a huge goal, blah, blah, blah. Would you be open to posting a picture? Same thing. Y'all know the concepts. Here's one. You don't have to use this if your coach doesn't want you to, right? This is like a Hail Mary post. Okay? Just get it going. This is a big one I would do. All roads lead to recruiting for us. That's all we talk about. We recruited over 300 people in the base shop last month. 300. Right? That's all we care about. Because like my man was saying, it doesn't care. I don't care if you're into PLPP or whatever you're into. You can go recruit some people to go do it with you. Okay? So this, like say you're dead in the water. You need recruits. You don't need clients. Quit chasing the money, Sanchez. It's going to run. Okay? Now look, I'd be reaching out. I've had them posted. Take a picture of this. Screenshot this sucker. Okay? My friend's financial firm is hiring because I can reach out to every single person in this room and have you post for me, and all of your people that are open to getting a part-time income are going to comment on it. Right. The possibilities are endless, y'all. You need to keep your pipeline full. You need to understand that it's not like I'm just playing in more traffic than you. That's it. We've got way more activity, and then you've got to make it public. Because if you don't make it public, people can't share it. This is somebody I had somebody post. I recruited this girl. She got no activity. It wasn't public. There was no little world emoji there. And understand why. Sharing is caring. Here's a fun fact. You ask people to share the post for you and blow it up. Look at the difference. She got 25 people to share a post. She is the new girl in the business, Abby McCauley. She got 309 comments on this deal. She's been in the business a week, y'all. She got 23 direct recruits. You think she's going anywhere? And if she does, do you think I care? Right? No, you got to share it out. Right? And you got to realize everybody wants something. When people reach out to you and they ask you what you're doing, they're not saying, what are you doing? They're saying, what can you do for me? You know that. You need to understand how people think. This is, so we moved into a really nice new neighborhood. Okay, it's super, you need some money to get in there. And I'm like, dang, these are some good market in here. Shoo, girl. I'm like, well, let me join the Facebook page for the neighborhood. And I start adding people from the page, not reaching out to them, just adding, crock-potting. Let them simmer for a little bit, baby. Right? Melissa McQueen reaches out to me and says, hey, what line of work are you in? I said, I make people rich. How about you? Because let's be honest, whether you're doing investments, financial planning, or recruiting, your job is to make other people rich, yes or yes? Yes. So what is she saying? What can you do for me? I'm saying I'm going to make you rich. Right? Oh, fun. My husband's military, blah, 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 blah. Investments, I was like, yeah, ding, ding, ding. And I sent her a voice message. We talked about where we are. Noah and Melissa McQueen, our neighbor, 7 houses down, listen to this, came in the business in 6 months, working a lieutenant colonel in the U.S. Army, got fully licensed, went regional vice president, and 8 months got his ring. In 8 months, y'all, part-time. Right? This is crazy. This is like where I was talking in the hallway, like we sweep through every state. We are the Primerica locus. We're coming to a state near you. Look at the upline on the right side of that screen. This is direct recruits in Oklahoma. I recruited from somebody from Oklahoma. I recruited them. I taprooted 80 people down in 1 month. I did it. If you're in this room and you're an RVP, you got to get your butt to work. Quit trying to override people where you ain't doing nothing your damn self. I did all that. But look at those people. They're not going anywhere. And if they do, I got 80 people. Right? And then Danielle's over there. This was earlier. She was at 63. So then I find leadership in there. Right? I'm not trying to talk to 80 people. I'm trying to find the ones that want it. Understand, in the beginning, people buy you, not Primerica. Quit talking about Primerica. Nobody cares. They don't. Watch this. I could go on Google right now and I could search up investments, financial services, life insurance, wills, trust, power of attorney. I could find 30, 40, 50 people on Google right now in this area. Yes or yes? Yes. But if my best friend was doing it, who would I call? My best friend. Would it matter what company my best friend worked for? I just explained to you Primerica in 15 seconds. That's Primerica. Quit trying to overeducate people, right? You got to go win first. Quit thinking there's some kind of outside magical source out there. If we could just get POL to work with a new two-factor authentication, just kidding. That's a nightmare. That's a whole other conversation. That's a nightmare, right? But you got to go in first. They're always watching. Look at this stuff. Oh, crap, I got so excited. I dropped my thing. Look at this. It's crazy. We've never gone to an event like this where people haven't reached out to us in droves, because I'm not worrying about someone else trying to make my family's dreams come true. I'm going to the promised land. The only question is, who's coming with me, Jerry Maguire? Right? I want to ask you guys, leave here tonight and ask yourself, look at your social media and ask yourself, would you follow you? Seriously. Go look. And think about if you were the next double stud out there. Noah and Melissa McQueen, they're going to break the all-time Primerica record for fastest ownership. Go look at your social media and think, if you knew that guy out there and they were watching, would you follow you? And the last, I'm going to leave you guys with this. You just got to do the dang work. Listen, I'm so proud of you guys for being in this room early, on time. Y'all in the back saying, I see that one guy in the back, his legs are giving out. Right? I'm so proud of you guys, because that's putting the work in. And you're going to have a great, amazing weekend. Give it up for the leadership we got in this room right now. We got some crazy things lined up. But listen, you got to promise me something. When you guys get out of here, you're going to put your hard hats and go to frickin' work. I love you. I got to go.